Alright, so can opening imminent. Cover your ears. I'll put this over here, it's closer. And higher up. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but over the last week, I've been standing up while I'm doing my videos. Taken more seriously. So, the Hockey News has a rating out on fans weighing in on each team's leadership. So, they voted in categories of roster building, cap management, draft and development, trading, free agency, and vision. You're rating out 1 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Whatever out of 5. It was a 33-page setup, and I got 4 pages in and went, no, and closed it. Now, 1,300 people finished it. It sounds like a lot. It's not really when you think about it. Here's a magazine that's all over North America, a Facebook page that's followed by a lot of people, a website that's visited by a lot of people, and 1,300 finished it. So they said it was roughly an average of 45 per team, and some teams didn't have any. So the rankings are from the general public, and then the big, huge 34-page form was, if you're a fan of a certain team, vote on your confidence in them. I have to take issue with parts of this, but it gives me a chance to talk to you people about something that I get asked about in comments. Rank GMs. Okay. Well, I'll say this right now. I don't understand Vancouver being in 30th. Look, I get it. Okay. Vancouver has a poor team right now. And they signed some free agents, which may baffle people who are not Canuck fans or some Canuck fans that aren't paying attention. You have to shield your prospects and make sure they're not pushed into the lineup too quickly, which is what the Canucks did. Jim Benning has managed to get some very good late-round draft picks. Their development has got much better under Benning. Picking up Granlund for Shinkarik looks like a stroke of genius at this stage of the game. Yeah, he gave up Bonino. Bonino is no longer a Penguin. The Penguins got nothing back for him. That's not an issue. Benning made some missteps, but over the last year, he's had a good year. Now, I agree with Colorado being where they are. The one I'm really baffled by, and I want people to explain this to me. Why is Montreal standing at 28th? And they were 29th last year. They just re-signed Carey Price for the rest of his career. The smartest thing they could do, and people still don't have faith in the team. Now, if I take a look, I have to go all the way back up to 29th, because of course it's weighted as to certain parts of whatever they're doing. It's just so stupid. So they're 28th out of 5. The roster building's given 27th. Cap management 23rd, draft and develop 28th, trading 27th, free agency 25th, and vision 27th. Vision's the one that baffles me. What is the vision that Marc Bergevin's supposed to have? His vision is, Carey Price is in his prime, I'd better win something. And he seems to be in that mode. Yeah, he could have kept Radulov and Markov if he'd made the right offer, but he didn't. And I don't understand Montreal being this low, because Arizona is up here at 13th, and Arizona hasn't won anything in forever. To me, here's how I see it, and here's why I don't do GM rankings. Fans are really hard on certain teams. You look down here, how many of these teams made the playoffs last year? Montreal, Boston, Washington, who's down in 23rd, San Jose's in 21st. There's 4 teams in the bottom 11 that made the playoffs. And why is San Jose in 21st? On what basis do you have San Jose go from 8th last year to 21st this year in terms of rankings? And again, this is why I don't talk about it. Because, in essence, it's a popularity contest. That's the only reason I can find why Vegas is 14th on limited data. I don't care. You don't put Vegas anywhere on this board. But it's on the Hockey News page, so yeah, I'll put Vegas at 14th. I am bewildered at this. Absolutely bewildered. So you've got Nashville number 1, which makes sense because Pittsburgh should be number 2 since they just won the Cup and all. And they did it with a lot of homegrown talent and with a tremendous vision of the future and the present. And Chicago definitely belongs in 16th because, you know, all their homegrown talent and their 3 Stanley Cups. And this is why a lot of the times in comment sections, people will say things about certain teams and I have to ignore it. I have to ignore it. Detroit being 29th after 21st last year, that baffles me too. And I've said Ken Holland, it's probably time for him to go. But Ken Holland is one of the greatest GMs in the history of the game. The Detroit Red Wings have been a fantastic team. Yeah, they need a change, but I think it's harsh to say that the Islanders have a better organization than the Red Wings right now. And I don't say that as an insult to the Islanders. So don't take it that way, because I don't mean it that way. It's just weird to me, because Detroit, this organization under this management system, has won Stanley Cups. And I love Nashville, but they don't belong ahead of Pittsburgh. And how Tampa was first last year and third this year. Like, Steve Yzerman is a wizard when it comes to the salary cap, and I get that. But are they the 3rd best organization in hockey? No. This list is weird. Florida was number 2 last year, and they're number 24 this year. How? Washington was 5 last year. They're 23 this year. It's the same management team. The only thing that's changed is they weren't able to keep anybody because all the deals they signed a year before were going to put them over the cap. So the issue that's dropped them to 23rd this year existed last year when they were number 5 among fan ratings. And this is the thing. Confidence of fans is important. There's a short leash in Vancouver, in Montreal. I agree. But why is Boston 26th? I don't have Boston in the playoffs this year, but Boston's organization does belong in 26th. And Edmonton 15th? With the future they got coming up? I guarantee next year, if Edmonton wins their division and they go to the Final Four, I guarantee Edmonton's top 5 next year because of the season they had. The confidence of fans is via the season you've had. Unless you're Arizona and people just say, well, they got a lot of good young prospects. So, yeah, their prospects are really good. Their drafting is really good. When in reality, they're drafting well because they're drafting early. And this is why I don't talk about the best GMs in hockey. Because I would put up a list of GMs, as I did during the season last year, and a lot of people got upset. Where's this one? Where's that one? Almost every GM in hockey I didn't list. And when I listed the top 10 GMs in my eyes, I believe I had Ken Holland as an honorable mention. Which people are like, wait, why isn't Ken Holland in the top 10? And then there were others saying, why is Ken Holland even being an honorable mention? This is all subjective, and I get that. But to me, it's also crazy. Buffalo was 9 last year, based on what? And if they're 9 last year, they should be 9 this year. Oh, they're 20 this year? Whatever. Is that because Eichel got hurt? I try my best on this channel to stay away from this crap. I try my best to stay away because Carolina's 5th ranked. They were 14th ranked last year. Columbus is 6th ranked. They were 25 ranked last year. And nothing has changed in the organization for either team since then. Just public perception. So I will link to the article for this chart. You guys can let me know what you think. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. And the next time that somebody says, hey, why doesn't he rate GMs? This video is why. I can't do it because I end up having to defend these guys and defend their management team. And it sucks. Because it's all subjective. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.